Hello YouTube, Tara Capecchi here, filming my first video. Hope y'all like it. Really just wanted to do a video about tattoos and piercings. A lot of people ask me about pain levels. Unfortunately, I'm not the perfect person to ask about that. I have a high pain tolerance, and none of them really did hurt that much. As far as piercings, I have 11, and nowhere near finished. You can see here, I have 3 lobe piercings, a lower helix piercing, and a tragus. Actually just changed it to a small circular barbell, if you can even see that, and my cartilage. Then over here I have the matching 3 lobe piercings, a matching cartilage, and my industrial. I have a little curvy barbell in that as well. Still plan on getting more piercings. As far as tattoos, I have 15. I can only show you the upper ones right now because the others are on my legs and my ankle, and I'm sitting on my couch. Wouldn't be really easy to maneuver around on that. The piercings, a lot of people ask me if the tragus hurt. Didn't hurt at all. I actually asked the piercer if we were done because I couldn't even feel it being done. I was 9 when I got my first lobes done, so this one did hurt a little bit, but nothing ice couldn't fix, and fast. I could feel the top of my industrial when it was being pierced, but didn't really hurt. Again, like I said, I'm horrible when it comes to asking about pain levels. My butterfly here, if you can see her, that hurt a bit, but nothing to where I would actually consider it being pain. Pretty much by the time the pain was there, it was gone. Over here, you see my crystal ball with "You have no power over me," a quote from my favorite movie, The Labyrinth. Then I have my Slipknot logo. I wanted to get in the same exact spot. The lead singer, Corey Taylor, has his. And I have my 2 roses I drew myself, and my 2 fire lilies I drew myself. The flowers don't really have any meaning at this moment. I just really thought they were beautiful. My neighbor was growing fire lilies a few years ago, and I never saw them before that. And they became my favorite flower immediately. I love black, red, orange, and I always loved flames as details. Over here, I have another thing I designed on my own. It is Superman and Rogue. She has her glove off and her hand around the back of his neck, and it's not affecting him because, as you can see here, her thought says, "Only harmed by kryptonite." It was really a night when I became over-analytical and discovered that they would be the perfect couple, and that they're also me and my husband's favorite comic book characters. So that is actually supposed to symbolize me and my husband. The only part of that actually hurt is Rogue's leg here, because that's on the inner part of the arm, and that can tend to be very, very sensitive. Superman's hand wasn't so bad, but that Rogue's foot was pretty bad. That's the only tattoo that actually hurt in any manner. The crystal ball wasn't really painful. It kind of sent this weird electric, nerve tingling feeling to my jaw. It was actually really funny. Yeah, none of the other ones really hurt. I have a Celtic cross on one of my legs, and that was another where by the time the pain was there, it was gone. As well as me and my best friend's matching tattoo. We have our zodiac signs intertwined. She's a Cancer, so we have the 69 with an arrow going through it for me being a Sagittarius. And she was going through a really rough time in her life at one point and heard the song by Savage Garden, Crash and Burn. So we have Crash and Burn, You're Not Alone, tattooed around it, just as a little reminder that we're always there for each other. Then on my other leg, I have a cross again, but this one is for a good friend of mine that was unfortunately killed in a DUI hit and run when she was 15. And it's kind of a pointy cross with a shining heart in the center. It has her initials and her birth and accident date around it. I believe that covers, well, no, actually, I seem to always forget about this one. I have a barcode on the back of my neck, but it's not one with numbers on the bottom. It was Jessica Alba's barcode from Dark Angel. I figured that was better than getting her face tattooed on me. I'm not a big fan of getting people's faces tattooed on you. I mean, portraits, tattoos are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that they're going to stay looking beautiful later on in life. So I figured I could get that. I absolutely loved the show Dark Angel, and I'm obsessed with Jessica Alba, just a little too much. And I have my copyright here. Unfortunately, you're seeing it upside down, but it's the year I was born, copyright 1986. And then, if I can get these beads out of the way, you can see my Flyers logo. Aside from my Flyers logo, my barcode, and my Slipknot logo, all my tattoos are self-drawn. Please no hating on my Flyers logo. I am born and raised in Philadelphia, and I don't care what you have to think about it. I've been a Flyers fan for as long as I can remember. I had to learn how to fall asleep during Flyers games when my bedroom was right next to the living room, and my mom and my aunts were screaming like crazy over the game in the living room. I guess that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below, and I will try to answer back to you as soon as possible. I hope you enjoyed my first video. Peace. Rock on.